my experience of this performance, how big or how small the difference I would get.
But for me, it's similar to if I were to say, don't think about an elephant.
Yeah, I know. So,
You know, because just
yeah.
the fact that it's all being said means, for me, not that it closes something off, but now I have a menu of possibilities to surreptitiously include, even though they don't want me to, sort of thing. Do you know what I'm getting at? I don't think it cuts it off.
This feeling was what I felt at the beginning.
Yeah.
But why I feel a bit confused is not because of the text, probably because of the content after that. So I kind of a bit confused about the beginning of the text. What's your intention? Because I suppose my understanding was that, but during the performance I kind of confused. Yeah. So the problem or the issue shouldn't be the text, might be the composition you have or the structure you have in the performance. For me, probably because of the microphone beats.
Do you think it's a question of the kind of sort of category of things that are said in the microphone versus not, that's confused or muddled, or do you think it's just the use of the microphone by itself? It's not just one or two of those.
Yeah.
I guess I'm asking, why do you think the microphone? I mean, I think there's a lot of different possibilities, but what about the microphone?
It really, for me, it relates to a lot of things, like epic theater, the sense of epic theater or meta things, and yeah, once I see microphones on stage being used and like that, it's difficult to ignore something you set up or you set up.
I was going to say, if you want to like email and stuff,
I think it's getting there.
You almost said it.
Sorry.
I always thinking in the opposite way, which is, what if without microphone? How can you do? And what's the big difference? So the necessity of the microphone, the necessity of the emotional statement, the relevance of that. Because all of the questions for me related to the beginning of the text. Because for me, that the fact of the text is a bit like also epic thing or meta thing. So I don't know.
It's how things are related because they're all in the microphone. It's how these things become related to each other because they're delivered into the microphone in the same way that first bit. Is that what you mean, or?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
And I think there's this kind of two big standing points for the microphone. There's lots of other things, of course, but one is that it gives a position, so people have to walk to it, deliver it. It gives a reason why people go to a particular spot because that's where the microphone is. So there's that element of it. The other element of it is the way that you speak into a microphone is much different than the way that you speak when you're not speaking into a microphone. So I'm sure you're considering these things, but I think those things, as well as this category idea, what is the category of thing which is said into the microphone? And I know you guys are thoughtful and thinking about these things, but just to be very, very rigorous about it, I think is important.
I know scenography